Number 5. Almost done. So number 5 and 6, we might actually have to do some additional work. So for function of 5, we get the x minus 1 quantity squared, x plus 3 quantity cubed, and then we have 4 minus x. So here I'm actually going to go ahead and factor out the negative in the 4 minus x. So I can go ahead and rewrite it as a negative x minus 1 squared times the quantity of x plus 3 cubed, and then this becomes x minus 4. Okay, we have our x-intercepts at 1, 0, negative 3, 0, and 4, 0. It looks like we have a bounce at 1, 0. We have a squiggle at negative 3, 0, and then we have a cross at 4, 0. Let's go ahead and graph our points from there. Our y-intercept, if we were to go ahead and plug in 0 for x, you get a negative 27 times, what is that, negative 4? Ooh, I don't know why I put the cubed. So then we should get a positive 108. So we have 0, 108. Here is that y-intercept. It looks like we are at degree 6. It's still even, however, we do have that negative now out in front. So then our ending behavior for our arrows is going downward. So at negative 3, 0, this is our squiggle. At 1, 0, we have our bounce. And at 4, 0, we have our cross. We're going to start below. I'm going to come into my squiggle formation, touch my y-intercept at 108. I'm going to bounce. Oh no! I'm going to bounce at the 1, 0, go back up, and I'm going to cross at the 4, 0. And there's your function. All right, number 6. Number 6, we're going to do a lot more work than number 5 and the rest of them. All right, we're going to have to go ahead and do some factoring. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of rewrite it above. I'm going to go ahead and factor out an x squared to begin with. We get x cubed plus 2x squared minus x minus 2. We can factor even more with this guy right here. I'm going to go ahead and group them together. So I'm going to pull my x squared on the outside. From our first guy right here, I can go ahead and factor out an x squared. So we get x plus 2. I'm going to factor out a negative 1. We get x plus 2. Right, we have the GCF of an x plus 2. So I can go ahead and factor that guy out. We get x squared times x plus 2 times x squared minus 1. Factor it one more time. Right, the x squared minus 1 is a difference of squares. So we get x squared times x plus 2 times x plus 1 times x minus 1. And that is our most factored sequence right there. It looks like we have a bounce, we have a cross, and a cross. Our x-intercept is at 0, 0, negative 2, 0, negative 1, 0, and 1, 0. We're bouncing at 0, 0, crossing at negative 2, 0, crossing at negative 1, 0, and crossing at 1, 0. Your y-intercept looks like it's going to also be 0, 0. Let's go ahead and plot our points because that was a lot of work. 0, 0. Here's a negative 2, 0, negative 1, 0, and 1, 0. 4 consecutive points. All right, it looks like we are at degree 5, so we are odd, but we are positive. So this is our ending arrow behavior. Again, at 0, 0 is our bounce. The rest are crossing. So if I were to graph this guy out, we're going to start in my negative direction, cross at the -2, cross at -1. We're going to bounce at 0, 0, and cross back up at +1. And there's your function.